So this was a chunk of cherry that I just cut up. Ron from Creations by Ron sent this to me, I think it was early 2021, in a box with some other wood. I have turned a couple of those pieces already, but I took this off of it, and these pieces, it's now a cube about 4 3/4 all directions. What I'll be attempting to do is make a tri-cornered bowl. This area is soft and punky. I put some CA glue in it. I'm thinking I won't have any of that left the way I set it up, but it's going to go into my live center where I took the point off, and once it's centered, I think once I tighten it up, it'll stay in place. Up here where the Morris taper is, that's going to be the other place that it fits. This will be a friction drive. I need to make sure these points are really close, and they're really close. So these are the corners that will be left. This one, and this one. I think that's how it works. So I'm going to sharpen up my 1/2 inch bowl gouge and we will start cutting on this. Okay, let's see if we can do this. And it's running pretty nice at about 850 RPM. And I'll probably have to keep checking the tension on there and tighten it up now and then. So I just sharpened this 1/2 inch bowl gouge, and I'm going to kind of sneak up on this. Yeah, that's actually starting to cut pretty nice. So we just need to get this to come over here. I'll tell you what, I think I just want to get up to here because I have to go start the barbecue up. I think I can get that done and then do that, and we'll work on it again tomorrow. But I'm not going to let myself get in a hurry. So let's just see how all that works out. It's kind of coming together. Okay, we are almost there. Okay, we are so close. But they have a flat spot here, I think. Let's see how that cuts. It cuts good going this way. I'll just keep going this way. There, we got that. And I'm thinking we're going to cut this off down here. So that's it for the day. I got to go start the barbecue up. It is so nice here. All that rain just kind of went away, and it's 87 degrees right now. I want to do one more thing so I don't be thinking about this all night. I've got a couple ridges right here, and I'll go over it with a negative rake scraper. I want to show you my new method of knowing which side I ground, because I like to grind it a couple times and then flip it. I've got this little magnet right there. I put that on there and I grind it, and then that goes up when I use it. Alright, I can sand that, so I will go start the barbecue up now. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I'm back on this, and I've got to decide where I want to base at. That's too small. Maybe right about here. Let's put a line on there and see. Maybe more, but let's go ahead and cut this down and see how it looks, and then we'll need to get a tenon on here. About 860 RPM. Same half-inch bowl gouge. I've got it in the chuck, and I got the live center up against it, and I still have it as a cone without the point in there, and it fits right on the end of that corner, and it's running really nice at about, what do I got here, 700 RPM. This is all I had to cut off of it, so it looked like a lot was coming off, but not much. And well, they'll be from here to here coming off there. I've got to test this to see how it cuts. I don't want anything splintering off on this edge, so I'll try cutting both ways to see which one cuts the best. I'm going to start going this direction and change if I need to. We're definitely just cutting corners right now. They both look similar. I see that chipped out more than this one, so let me do a little more this way. Got a piece of tape put on the tool rest, and I do not want to go past this end, at least not for now. So now I think this will be easier to reach. Just gonna start working down, try to get a line around here. Something like that. I can get it spinning a little faster. 1150. Alright. I'll be stopping a lot and I might not show you every stop. I'm getting it. A little bit thick, of course. I think it's time to lower this down to here. So I got that nub out of the way. I'm going to use my 5/8 to get the material out of the middle. Let's see what we have. That is close enough. And I think probably I'll just smooth it up with a negative root scraper here. It's hard to get anything down here with these points. I do have a bottom of the bowl gouge, but I have this in my hands right now. And that magnet right there is telling me which side is the sharp side. I'll show you a little bit of the sanding. I'm pretty sure it's going to take a little while to do, so I'll just show you what I'm going to do on the outside and the inside, starting with 150 grit. I'll be going in reverse for the outside. And we're doing about 500, and a lot of it's because of those wings there. I can go up a little bit here like that. On the inside, very similar, except I will not try to do these on the inside. It's got a curve and a lot of air, different than the outside where it curves this way. So I will be sanding forward at the same RPM. Like that. I will take the 150 grit, same grit, and go over the corners like this, and that actually looks pretty good. Inside, same thing. I'll do the corners like this, and we'll do that all the way to 400. Come back and we'll put a finish on it. I've decided on using polyacrylic for this. I haven't used it for a while. And I'll start with the Minwax water-based sanding sealer. And the polyacrylic is also water-based. So I like to let that soak in. I'll sand it off and put another coat on it. I'll go ahead and do the inside, but I think you get to see a lot more on the outside here. I should have mentioned after I let it soak in there for a while, then I'll take a soft cloth or paper towel and then wipe the excess off. So I don't leave it heavy like you saw a second ago. There. That's what it looks like. I'll let that dry and sand it and do it again. Time to remove the tenon, and I had to measure and find that center as close as I could, because when I turned it, it was clear out here and I had to saw it off so I could get it in the chuck. So let's go ahead and get it up against this little block. Check it and see how it runs. So it's out a little bit, but it's workable. Okay, use a 1/2 inch bowl gouge. We're going to be running about 750 RPM. Alright, let's see if I can cut this nub off. Oh, that's close. You know, if you're trying this and you're kind of worried about it, like I am right now, because of the grain, you get this close, you could turn it by hand, put the chisel against there and do that. So I sort of chickened out, but I still got it. Okay, we'll sand that up and we'll be all done. Well, here it is. It is all done. And I really like trying something new, and this was a lot of fun. It's 6 inches from corner to corner. It's 3 3/4 tall, and the base is 3 inches. And I did add those little rings on there, but I failed to show that. I finished it with 3 coats of Minwax water-based sanding sealer, and then I used 3 coats of Minwax polyacrylic, which is also water-based, and that leaves a nice finish. But I also went over it with Axe abrasive paste using a paper towel and just buffed it out by hand. So I think it's got a really nice finish on it, but cherry finishes out nicely anyways. So I do like trying new things, and recently I watched a video and was pretty impressed with what I saw. I've seen it done before, but this time I decided, you know, I think I want to make some of those. So I need to pick something up to do it, and when I make the video, I'll be sure to let you know whose channel it was I watched. Special thanks to Ron for sending me this really nice piece of cherry, and I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, you can let me know by hitting that like button. Also, leave a comment and tell me what you think. I love reading them all, and I do my best to answer them all. If you're currently not subscribed, please consider doing so. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I do all types of turnings, and I love doing them all. Let me know your favorites. Thanks again, and until the next time, see you later.